Russian missiles damage buildings in Kharkiv city. Moscow claims capture of 3 more areas of Bakhmut. Evacuations after explosive found at Belgorod. Kharkiv, in eastern Ukraine, and its surrounding areas were struck by at least 5 Russian missiles late on Saturday night, damaging civilian structures, according to local authorities. According to Ola Senegubov, the regional governor, one rocket destroyed a home in the village of Kotlyari to the south of Kharkiv, while another set fire to the city itself. In the western portion of Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine, the Russian military ministry claimed to have taken control of 3 additional districts. It is believed that the Wagner mercenary group soldiers are those who have continued into the hotly disputed city. According to the TASS news agency, which cited the Russian Foreign Ministry, Russia declared it will expel 20 German diplomats in retribution for the return of its own diplomats from Berlin. In the Russian city of Belgorod, 17 residential complexes were evacuated after it was discovered that an explosive device that had been unintentionally detonated by a Russian warplane was at the location. 3 individuals were hurt by the blast on Thursday in the city, close to the Ukrainian border. Governor of the province Vyacheslav Gladkov reported on Saturday that an explosive object that was in the immediate vicinity of residential buildings was discovered and destroyed by sappers who were examining the blast site. Later in the day, according to Valentin Demidov, the mayor of Belgorod, the precautionary evacuations were stopped. Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, president of Brazil, has once more resisted taking a side in the conflict in Ukraine and called for a negotiated political solution between Moscow and Kyiv. After a meeting in Lisbon with the Portuguese president, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, he declared, "We urgently need a group of countries to sit round a table with both Ukraine and Russia." After receiving instruction on how to utilize the Iskander tactical missile system to fire nuclear warheads, units from Belarus came home from Russia on Saturday, according to the Belarusian Defense Ministry. It made the declaration precisely 4 weeks after Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, announced that Russia will install tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus' neighbor. According to the U.S. data analytics business Palantir Technologies, Ukraine intends to use its tools to assist it prosecute suspected war crimes committed by Russia. According to Ukraine's operational command, 11 Russian warships, including 2 submarines outfitted with Kalibr cruise missiles, are prepared for battle in the Black Sea. According to Ukrinform, the operational command south of Ukraine's press office posted this on Facebook. According to an official, Cyprus has taken tough action against people who were named by the US and Britain for allegedly assisting Russian oligarchs in evading sanctions against Moscow as a result of the Ukraine war. The assets of the parties in question have been blocked, according to state television CBC's interview with Financial Commissioner Pavlos Ioannou on Saturday. According to the New York Times, Jack Teixeira, the U.S. Air National Guardsman accused of disclosing secret defense material to a select group of gamers, posted sensitive information months earlier than previously believed and to a considerably wider chat group. According to the UK Ministry of Defense, Russia is having difficulty upholding consistency in a major argument used to support the invasion of Ukraine, that the invasion is analogous to the Soviet experience during World War II. To raise money and spread the message of unity against Russian aggression, a Ukrainian soldier who lost his leg and has been fighting on the front lines while wearing a prosthesis will run the London Marathon. In 2019, Roman Koshpur, a resident of Khmelnyk, Vinnytsia, stood on a landmine. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, he fought there for 6 weeks while using a prosthetic. There were no reports of damage or casualties, according to the top Russian official in the occupied Crimea, despite the activation of its air defense systems. Over Crimea, air defense personnel were at work. No injuries or damage, the official confirmed on Telegram, Sergei Aksionov. I ask everyone to maintain their composure and only believe information from reliable sources.